Oh, wait, you're serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Salmon17. I apologize if my hair is a little bit of a mess, but whatever. This is gonna be a short video, and you know, when I watched this Avatar: The Last Airbender is a show that is really hard to talk about and also hard to review because of the stupid copyright issues, and also with the whole Viacom BS holding the rights to Avatar. So it's kind of hard to talk about Avatar or show any clips of the show without getting flagged, without your video getting flagged or something. But hey guys, remember the Avatar: The Last Airbender live action version? No. We do not talk about the disaster that was M. Night Shyamalan. Yeah, I'm talking about another disaster that is the Netflix's live action show. Now, I did a video not too long ago talking about this when it was originally announced, and that was back in 2013, I believe, or 2018. And I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. So, apparently, the original show creators of the animated version of Avatar: The Last Airbender left the project of the Netflix's live action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender because of, creative differences. But even when they are leaving, Netflix still wants to continue the whole live action remake. I got nothing. Honestly, I absolutely have nothing to say about this because Netflix, cancel this. For the love of God, cancel this. But of course, Netflix is being, we are progressive and shit. We don't give a shit what you say. We have more money than you do. And there's also the whole Legend of Korra controversy as well, saying Legend of Korra is better than the Last Airbender because we have lesbian couple and shit, because we don't care about actual story and character development. Nope, we don't care about that. And did people learn nothing from the disaster that was M. Night Shyamalan of the Last Airbender movie? Did no one actually learn from anything from this? Of course, it was a good idea to include the original show creators of the animated version of The Last Airbender show. But the problem is, the biggest problem is, because of how successful and how much the show is talked about by so many people, I understand. I myself included love this show. I may not like the show as many other people do. I honestly kind of prefer Teen Titans over Avatar: The Last Airbender. Teen Titans, the original animated series, not Teen Titans Go. But I still love Avatar: The Last Airbender for what it is. It didn't need a reboot. It had an ending. It ended in a conclusion. But then suddenly everyone wants to copy and paste Avatar: The Last Airbender, making it like similar to show, like a complete, like. I understand Avatar: The Last Airbender is like a controversial show. It's people say it's like the best show in existence, the only good Western animated show. Some people say it, just like the same thing that happened with Steven Universe when it first aired. People calling it the only good Western animated show that just came out. Despite the fact that I have seen better shows like Batman Beyond, Teen Titans, Green Lantern, the animated series, Spectacular Spider-Man, many other shows. Stop copying one show and stop being influenced by one show and making it similar or the same thing as that show. I grew up with many other action cartoons besides Avatar, and I want to create an action cartoon that is basically an inspiration from all these other animated shows like Samurai Jack, Generator Rex, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2003, Spectacular Spider-Man, Avengers Ultimate Heroes, maybe Danny Phantom, many other shows. There are more shows besides Avatar: The Last Airbender, but of course people want to copy and paste the same freaking formula and think, yeah, let's do that shit, but let's do it even worse, and let's forget what made Avatar: The Last Airbender work in the first place. Like, the problem with Legend of Korra for me is the fact that it has the nerve to call itself a sequel to Avatar: The Last Airbender, because for me, I don't like Legend of Korra. Now, of course, I'm gonna piss off a lot of people, but listen out, this is my own personal opinion. If you don't like it, that's fine as well, because people can be entitled to different opinions. I don't like Legend of Korra, and if some of you like Legend of Korra, that's fine too. Not everyone can be on the same boat or can be the same person. You can't just do that. Legend of Korra, my biggest problem is the Korra herself as a character. She's way too arrogant, she's way too rude and kind of bitchy, and she also goes on this stupid love triangle BS or whatever, and then people are defending the show because of, the last scene. Oh, we have lesbians, Korosami bullshit or whatever, and no, I don't care about the show, I don't like the show because of Korosami or whatever, or me being homophobic or whatever. I hate these excuses people always use. I don't like the show because it has really bad writing, and Korra as the main character is very unlikable and not very interesting. Hell, she's the reason that all the past Avatar lives are dead, and there will be no future Avatars whatsoever. But of course, she's a woman, she can do anything she wants, even mass murder. Because, lesbians, women, they can do anything they want. No, that's not how the world works. But of course, people throw out logic out the window and think that's how it works. I'm getting ahead of myself here. My problem is people don't fully understand what made Avatar: The Last Airbender work as a series. People watched it once and thought, yeah, this is the best show ever, let's copy and paste the show, let's make a live action remake of it, even though despite the first time somebody that watched the show but never fully understood what made show stick as a show, let's make it a movie but make it a complete disaster, and of course it became a complete disaster. Now Netflix is going on the same boat, and look at that, the original creators left the whole thing to burn down to the ground because of the creative differences, because nowadays it's more about shipping or whatever instead of actual character development or whatever. Like, one of my biggest problems is that I looked at Twitter and people say there's gonna be sex and violence in it, and it's gonna be more adult, and that is really pissing me off, because nowadays when you put sex and violence in anything, aside from video games, it doesn't work, because sex and violence doesn't make a show or a movie mature. It doesn't work like that. Look at a show like Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal, and you can see that show is mature because it doesn't treat its core audience that watches that show like morons. BoJack Horseman, also a similar thing. Yeah, it has sex and violence sometimes, but it is toned down because it's more about the story with BoJack dealing with depression, anxiety, suicide, and many other things. That's what the show is about. But nowadays it's more about, let's put in some stupid shit because, that's how it works, because we're smarter than you are. This is why people are gearing more towards anime and manga, because Western entertainment is not what it once was. After 20 2012, I believe, and when 2013 started, all hell broke loose from Western entertainment, and it's not in a good way. I assure you that. Honestly, I'm really sick of talking about this because this is driving me crazy. Why keep rebooting something that isn't broken to begin with? If you want to reboot something old, then do it properly and do it in a way that doesn't treat its original fans like idiots and also insults them. Look at Netflix's Shira, for example. Original fans were angry about the show because it had very bad writing and it didn't barely focus on the actual story. It had stupid comedy, and also, of course, it focused more on shipping than anything else. And of course, so-called Sheena fans or whatever get angry about this because, oh, we're homophobic or whatever because we don't like the show because it has lesbians. No, we hate the show for completely different reasons, but of course people don't want to use, common sense or their brains to actually listen to our thoughts. We are not against people who are gay or whatever, or bisexual, whatever. We are not against people like this. We don't like shows or whatever because they have bad writing or mediocre writing, and we are entitled on criticizing these shows because we want to have something in our entertainment that is done with actual hard work, passion, and with actual quality that doesn't involve, having character development that involves just sexuality. Just because you have sexuality does not equal character development. Me and many other people need to say this so many times so you can get through it through your trick skulls. And having reboots and remakes for shows that are not broken to begin with is just insulting. Like, if you want to do reboots, fine, do what you want, but do reboots that actually, respect the original source material, not picking up the original source material, putting in the toilet, then sitting on the toilet and completely shit all over it, and then take out that shit and basically, this is a show for kids or whatever, and we're doing such a great job. Like, I hate when people do this when rebooting shows nowadays. It started with Teen Titans Go, and it continued on from there because we can show kids action cartoons because, oh my god, think of the children. Like, fuck off. Like, I watched shows like Batman Beyond, Teen Titans, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Samurai Jack. I watched these shows. I was never traumatized once because I could at least tell, despite me having autism, I could still tell the difference between reality and fiction because I also had parents that also, actually took their time to raise me in better ways, so you could actually tell the difference between fiction and reality. Hell, it's like, this is my biggest problems with people these days. Nowadays, there are barely any action cartoons, and it dumbs down kids. It doesn't give, we barely have shows about Superman or whatever, because it doesn't give, we don't need to show shows for kids about actual heroism, about justice, about doing the right thing anymore, because think of the children, think about their sexuality or whatever. No. Let them be what they want to be in their own way. Stop forcing them being in a relationship that is more about... Because people think about the relationships and they are either on their teens or when they reach their adulthoods. When they are kids, they don't think about this kind of stuff. But of course, every kid's show needs to be about their relationships or shipping nowadays. Whatever. Oh my god. But anyways, this whole Avatar: The Last Airbender live-action remake, it honestly is stupid and needs to be cancelled right away, because I don't want to see another franchise, like many other franchises in the Western entertainment, being ruined by modern Western Twitter, Tumblr, people, whatever, ruined because this is our vision, this is the better vision, the old version is the shit or whatever. Like, I hate this. I absolutely hate this, what Western entertainment is doing with these shows or original IPs, because we can't make anything original anymore. And if we do make something original, it's about our representation or whatever. Like completely fuck off with that shit. Like I don't care about representation. I don't care about shipping. I don't care about this stuff. I want to have good stories, character development, act that doesn't involve sexuality, and actual originality that is actually done right and is actually good. The only show that actually is doing really well is Amphibia and the DuckTales reboot, but that's about it. But maybe glitch text as well, I don't know, but still, oh my god. The Dragon Prince, whatever, like, if you want to watch a new Avatar show, watch the Dragon Prince. At least your sanity is not gonna be destroyed by that show. Oh my god. Anyways, what do you guys think of the whole Avatar The Last Airbender live action Netflix reboot? Because I think it's stupid and needs to be cancelled. And yeah, this is Salmon17 signing off.